Vanna and Omi were cousins. Both were beautiful and smart. Yet the two were very different. Vanna was kind at heart, while Omi was a snob. Vanna always treated people with respect, while Omi didn't think that respect was necessary. For this reason, everyone appreciated Vanna, while her cousin hated her out of jealousy. One day, Omi and Vanna went on a tour with the school kids. Vanna lost track of other kids and lost her way in the jungle. While finding her way back, she came upon a cottage and went inside. The cottage belonged to 4 dwarfs. The dwarfs welcomed Vanna and asked her what she was looking for. Vanna told them that she had lost her way and wanted to get back with her friends. The dwarfs asked her to spend a day with and do as they asked her to do. In return, they promised to help her. Vanna agreed. The first dwarf, named Family, commanded her to cook dinner. Vanna gladly agreed and respectfully served everyone dinner. Then everyone went to bed. The next morning, the second dwarf, named Friends, requested her to help him clean the house. Vanna happily lent him a helping hand as well. Suddenly, she saw the third dwarf, named Neighbors, shouting angrily at the birds that were eating the corn he had planted in the garden. Vanna went to him politely, asked him to calm down. Then she set up a scarecrow, shoo away the birds. The fourth dwarf, named Strangers, saw the whole thing. He made fun of Vanna's scarecrow as it indeed appeared funny. Vanna treated him with respect as well and shared a good laugh. The day passed soon, and all the 4 dwarfs were happy to see that Vanna treated them as well as their temper with respect and kindness. It was time for her to return. The dwarfs blessed Vanna with all the beauty and riches in the world. They gave her a bag full of jewels, and within the blink of an eye, Vanna was standing next Omi among her school friends. "Where have you been?" asked Omi. Vanna told her all about her experience with the 4 dwarfs and showed her the bag full of jewels. "All I had to do was spend a day with the dwarfs." On hearing this, Omi grew even more jealous of Vanna. Nonetheless, she asked her politely to show the place where she got lost. Vanna took Omi to the spot where she had lost track of her friends. Before she could guide Omi further, she was off into the woods. Soon, Omi too reached the cottage and went inside. She saw the 4 dwarfs. With a haughty attitude, she said, "I have lost my way and will spend a day here with you. Now, when I leave, you will have to give me a bag bigger than the one you gave to Vanna, or else I will make you even shorter." The dwarfs didn't respond but let Omi stay. When family commanded her to cook food, she snapped, "Do I look like a servant to you?" The next morning, friends asked her to help him clean the house. "What?" Omi shouted. "I am not doing such a low, dirty job." When Omi was trying to catch an afternoon nap, she heard neighbors shouting angrily at the birds. "Knock it off!" Omi shouted back. "I can't stand you or your birds." Soon, neighbors set up a scarecrow. When Omi saw it, she scorned and made fun of it. Suddenly, strangers caught her abusing neighbors and started scorning her instead. This aggravated Omi, and she started making fun of his short height. The day passed with Omi shouting around the cottage. When it was time to leave, the dwarfs said, "You have been a very disrespectful girl. We can't give you much." Within the blink of an eye, Omi found herself next to Venna. Her clothes were torn, her face had ugly stars, and she had a bag full of hay and stones. The other kids made fun of her, but Omi kept quiet. She had understood that whatever happened with her was due to her disrespectful nature.